Most electricians waste hours flipping through the National Electrical Code trying to find one answer. But what if you could navigate the NEC in seconds instead of hours? In this video, I'll show you a simple system electricians use to find NEC answers faster, whether you're studying for an exam or solving problems in the field. Before you can navigate the NEC quickly, you need to understand its structure. The NEC is divided into 9 chapters. Think of it like a map. Chapters 1 through 4 contain the general rules that apply to most electrical installations. Chapters 5, 6, and 7 supplement or modify those rules for specific types of installations. That means the rules in chapters 1 through 4 still apply unless a rule in chapters 5, 6, or 7 specifically changes them. There's one major exception to this structure. Chapter 8 covers communication systems and is largely self-contained. Chapters 1 through 7 do not apply to Chapter 8 unless Chapter 8 specifically references them. This distinction comes up frequently on electrical exams. Once you understand the chapter layout, navigating the NEC becomes much easier. Use this simple 3-step method. First, identify what type of equipment or system the question is about. Once you know the equipment, you usually know the article. Grounding rules are in Article 250. Motor rules are in Article 430. Overcurrent protection is in Article 240, which is one of the most commonly referenced articles in the NEC. Electric vehicle charging equipment is covered in Article 625, which was significantly expanded in the 2023 NEC. Once you know the article, go directly to the section you need. For example, if you're sizing motor conductors, you go to Article 430. Then jump directly to Section 430.22, which covers conductor sizing for a single motor. The NEC isn't meant to be read from start to finish. It's meant to be navigated directly to the rule you need. Many NEC answers are found in tables. Learning where the most common tables are located can save you a lot of time. Tables 430.248 and 430.250 are easy to confuse. Table 430.248 applies to single-phase motors, while Table 430.250 covers 3-phase motors, which are much more common in commercial installations. Another important table is Table 430.52, which determines the maximum rating of motor branch circuit, short circuit, and ground fault protection. This table cross-references the motor type with the protective device type, so you must identify both before using it. If you don't know the article number, use the NEC index. The index is one of the fastest ways to locate code sections. For example, search grounding, electrode, conductor. You'll see several subentries. Look for the size subentry, which directs you to Section 250.66. Learning how to read the index properly can reduce search time dramatically. If you're preparing for the Florida Electrical Contractor exam, there are several articles you should know extremely well. Articles 210, 220, 230, 240, and 250 appear constantly in exam questions. Article 300 contains the general rules for wiring methods, and Article 430 becomes critical when dealing with motors. One of the easiest ways to speed up NEC navigation is tabbing your codebook. Tabs allow you to instantly jump to key articles like 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 300, and 430. But before your exam, make sure to verify what is allowed in your test book. Testing rules change over time. Always check the current CILB Candidate Information Bulletin for rules on tabs and annotations. Let's quickly recap the NEC navigation system. First, understand the chapter structure. Second, identify the equipment and go to the correct article. Third, use the tables and the index to find the exact rule. Once you learn how the codebook is organized, finding NEC answers becomes much faster. If you want more videos that break down the National Electrical Code in simple terms, make sure to subscribe. And check out the next video where we explain 10 NEC code mistakes electricians make, including several violations inspectors fail jobs for every day. Because the NEC isn't meant to be memorized, it's meant to be navigated.